no, 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 no. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No. Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, guys. How are you this morning? Your girl got to get her coffee on deck. It's my new cream. Underneath the cream. That's where I want to be. Woo! Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all know nothing about underneath that cream. Make sure there's top on here. So what's going on, guys, on this Sunday? Whoop. Everything going well on my end, on my neck of the woods. Today it is a windy day and it's cloudy, but as time go on, the sun's supposed to come out. Look that is. As time go on, the sun's supposed to come out, but it's really cloudy and really windy. So I got my patio door open and I got my windows upstairs open. I'm gonna close them in a minute because it is a little chilly in here because it's cloudy and windy. So how are you this morning, guys? How are you? I got my Sunday dinner on the stove. House meal divine. So what's going on, guys? And thank you for coming in and saying about me. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I have to get me a new phone. And I just bought me a new computer. I got to get me a new phone. And my iPad. But it's just the phone. Yep. Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you. You're so kind. You are so kind. So how are you on this blessed Sunday? How are you on this blessed Sunday? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, thank you from subbing. So I'm just sitting here, guys, coming in to see about you because I haven't been on here in a while. I've been busy. I've been working, trying to get my house in order for the upcoming holidays and everything, and Halloween for the kiddos. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, wow. Makes you calm. That's what I like to hear because I like peace and calm myself. I don't like chaos. I don't like a lot of drama. I like peace. And I also like quiet. I'm going to have to go get my computer and see what these folks saying from this thing coming up. Hi, girl. Ooh-wee. Somebody say, hi, girl. So what's going on with you guys? So what y'all doing today? I'm going to throw this trash away. Yes, I'm good, dear. How are you? Are you good? Hmm? Are you good, dear? I'm so sick of this damn towel keep on falling. Oh, it's cold now. I done got cold. I got chill bumps. Can y'all see them bumps? Chill bumps. I done got cold. Well, this is the time of year, though. I have to. They say it makes you feel like your mom. How old is your mom? My ex, kindly ask. Oh, thank you, pancakes. Into that. You are so beautiful. Thank you for your kind words. Yes, I hope I do too. I'm cold for right now. I'm cold for right now. So I got my dinner on. I'm just waiting for it's gonna take a while for it to cook. But I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I need to add my cream to my coffee. I'm gonna get me a jacket. I'm gonna get me a jacket. Oh, thank you, dear. You is so kind. And that's what I've been trying to do. Keep pushing, but it's hard because I work, and when I get home, I be kind of tired. Then I be saying I want to get on. Then when I get on, then I get right back off. But I thank you for your kind words. But it's a job. But I'm just trying. And I'm going to keep trying. Because I'm not going to give up. Can't do that. Can't do that. That's right. Kind is free and love is free. At least love's supposed to be free. Sometimes that's not always true. These folks out here they not right. But that feeling of being loved and know that you being loved, that's an awesome feeling, you guys. And I will never take that away from nobody. Because a lot of people don't have that. And by them not having that, they get mad at you because you have that. Oh, you've been married for 19 years? That is awesome. You have a kind spirit too, Pancake. You have a really kind spirit. That's why your marriage lasts 19 years. You a kind person. Compassionate. Yes, indeed. I can see that in you already. Very kind. I love that. Wish the world can be a little bit more like that. Hmm. Coffee need a little bit more cream. A little dark. Had to have my coffee just right. I got some dinner on. But I was planning on cooking me something different because I don't want that was cooking. I'm cooking that for someone else. Well, actually, I'm cooking it for my son. And I don't want that. I want something totally different. Yes, indeed. This actually what I'm gonna cook me. Have you guys had this before? It's beef stroganoff. I never had this. I never had that, but that's what I was planning on cooking me for dinner. Something simple, something quick, so I can have it for today and tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I can have it for today and tomorrow. Make a playlist and I'll leave it running for you. Oh, that's okay. Okay, we said we're all long videos. I got cold. Oh, I'm cold. I hate being cold, but it's medical. That's why I'm cold. How did that man jump in my stuff? Do you see anything, Pancake? Do you see anything, dear? I done jumped on a whole different page. Okay. Okay, you guys. Y'all, excuse me, watching me. I hope I don't get sick. There's a whole lot of people um was sick at work. And I just hope I don't get sick. If people just coughing and sneezing, I guess because the weather, not the sun like it's trying to come out. And see, do you see it on there? Excuse me. That's the wind. Yes, I am. I have some food on the stove now. Where's the shirt? Um, it's probably in my drawer because I washed it last week. I watched it last week, so it's probably in my drawer. Yeah, I might add some more on here. I just want to make sure that I was doing it right. I need me a longer shirt now, because these shorts, like these shirts and them AC/DC shirts, is not working for me. I had my thyroid removed in 2017. Y'all might can see the scar on my neck going right across there. Y'all see it? Zoop. And you know that's a regulator. It regulates everything in your body. Everything. Hot, cold, um, the woman, the time of the month, and everything. And since I had it removed the first year, it was fine. I didn't have no issue. You know, you gotta take the little bitty pill for the rest of your life. But I stay cold. Even in the summertime, if it's not like 90 degrees out there, cold. Like now it's like 70 degrees, and you can actually see the little chill bumps on me. So when I'm at work, I all the time have to wear a jacket. In the summertime, you why you wear a jacket all the time? Is that because I want to? You started using mouthwash. What mouthwash you use? Because a lot of it's just a mouth rinse. But if you want the full effects of mouthwash, you have to get that. I got some upstairs. It's a little pricey, but you got to be careful because you go and you find like Scope or Crest. Those are mouth rinse. Oh, that's a good one. Now, when you go to the dentist, that's what they tell you to use, Listerine. And they got the one that'll burn your mouth up. Then you got the one that it doesn't do that. Mm-hmm. The Listerine is really good. That's pricey too, because when I go shopping, I be seeing it like $8, $9 a bottle. Wow. Yep, that brushing do. Yep. And you gotta brush your tongue. You gotta brush the inside of your jaw. Okay. Yeah, Costco, you can really stock up on it. Hmm. And people don't understand the importance of flossing too. Because you eat stuff and the stuff get in between your teeth. And if you don't floss and it sit there, that stuff can cause cavities later on. Yep. You gotta keep them, I clicked the wrong damn button. Yep. You gotta brush morning and night. And a lot of times too, I brush, like I drink coffee right after I have my coffee and stuff and my breakfast. I go and brush, and I drink coffee out of a straw, with a straw rather, to keep the stains from going on your teeth. Yeah, you gotta keep them because that's the first thing people see when they talk to you, and they'll look right in your mouth. What's the area of your mouth and your eyes? Yes, indeed. You gotta keep them looking good, honey. Yep. And that's the key, is keep it up. That means you're gonna have to keep them brushed. Cause if you don't, have all type of problem. I done had folks be at work, say they had a toothache and it was so bad and they just hit the wall, honey. They sure is expensive. Very expensive. And you like, it can break the bank. Break the bank. Ooh, child. Yeah. I think that's on the spectrum of labor pains and having a child. It's them toothaches. Them toothaches ain't no joke. What you doing? It's my kitty. Yeah, I was planning on cooking this for me today. I never had it. It's deluxe beef stroganoff. So I was planning on cooking meat for me. And my son, I had some pinto beans and I have making cornbread. So that's what my plan for that. And then with the leftover beans, I was gonna make some homemade nachos, like with the onions and the beans and stuff like that. Cause I season my beans really well and have like refried beans. Cause I want me some nachos, so I can really enjoy that. Tomorrow's another work day. It's just like the weekend go by so fast. But there's something I said, you guys, that I'm not going to be doing this too much longer. Because when you get older, you want to start to enjoy life. And getting up every day for whew, 100 years, 30 years, 40 years, that's brutal to your body. You know, you just want to live and let live. And now that all my kids is grown, you know, the world is my oyster. I don't have no small kids, and you know, traveling and doing things, and that's where I'm at now in my life. Do you get up early? I get up at 5:30. See, but you know what? That be me a lot of times. And you know what I'm gonna tell you what I use to help me. It's this spray. I spray it on my pillows and my linen before I go to bed. This is exactly how I do. That insomnia kick in. I'll go in there and take me a hot bath and try to relax. But I spray my pillow with this lavender mist, and soon I lay my head down on the pillow. It's nights out for me. And it's real popular. It's real popular. I got the um, bubble bath and I have the mist by Dr. Teal. Have you ever heard of Dr. Teal? Have you heard of Dr. Teal? It's a spray. Yeah. And that's what helped me sleep. I hate when I get insomnia. And it's 2:30 a.m. there. Wow. Yeah. See, yeah, and that's the thing, you know, when the job's like taking front and center, sometimes that's not a good thing. Oh, you're in Australia, you know, and you know we have to do that because we have to pay the bills, you know, and get the bills paid in the house, we got to work. So, I don't know, but I've been doing it now 34 years. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep doing it because it's, you know, at this point, getting up, going to work, it's just giving me something to do. And I know really what it is for me. I need to mm, rethink things and refocus. Like getting up every day, going to work Monday through Friday. I need to just take my focus off of that and try to focus more on living, going out, doing things, you know. And that's sometimes that's what it takes. And people might just feel just a little bit better if you just take time out for you. Because we done did our parts. You know, if you have children, you done raised them, you done did what you had to do. And it's like, well, I'm sitting here. Oh, wow. But see, if you keep at it, but I know that feeling, afraid of it slipping away, especially as you get older. Your mind get to thinking that way, but always remember you never too old to listen, never too old to learn, none of that. Over here in the United States, it's like the kids here, they graduate college in May, and it be so inspirational because you see one man, I think he was 75 and he graduated from college. I remember one lady, she was in her 80 and she graduated from college because they have that drive. And their story was they went to college, they had to drop out because they had to take care of a family member or they had to pick up more hours on the job, but they went back. And it's a lot of stories like that over here in the United States. 70s, 80s, and they graduate college. Not even that. One year they have a man. He got his GED. He dropped out of high school and he went back at the age of 65. He was in his 60s and got his GED. Sure did. You never too old, so don't ever think anything's slipping away from you because it's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. Yeah, I understand that. Let's see. Yeah. Because both of my kids, they have their masters. And my daughter is planning on going back to school. I don't know what my son, well, he graduated with his master's in May. So I don't know what he's planning on going back or not. But they all said the same thing. It's competitive trying to get grants because things are so expensive. You know, you can't keep paying for college because that is a lot with them loans. So yeah, I understand that. Looking for grants and stuff to help you on your way because you still have to live. You don't want to be working. You got to pay your bills in the house. Then you got to pay for school. That's too much. So I know because my kids talk about that all the time. They talk about that all the time. You go to school to better yourself. Undergrad, everything was paid for. Both of them, everything was paid for. They didn't have to pay for nothing. But when they went to grad school, that's when they started to have to pay for stuff. You know. And sometimes some of these jobs you work at, ooh, look at them chill bumps on me. I'm going to have to get me a jacket. Wow, ain't that something? But that's how they are. They money hungry. Mm-hmm. They is money hungry. And you did everything you to do. You done went to school. You done did everything. So I don't understand it. I do not understand it. And it shouldn't even be like that. It shouldn't even be like that. I might have to get a sweater. Woo, child. I was about to freeze to death. It just don't make no sense, but it's me. Oh boy. Yes, indeed. I hope that beef stroganoff tastes pretty good. I just hate being cold like that because sometimes when I get cold, I start to freeze up. Yeah. I had to go grocery shopping soon. I had to go grocery shopping soon. That's another job too. Going grocery shopping. This coffee so good. Binks. What you trying to do? I'm just freezing. We have an election here. And that's gonna be something. I got some surveys. I have some work I gotta do online from work. It's like work, 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 work. Woman. Yes, indeed. My feet hurt. With live results. I'm gonna say there's nothing happening, but it's a lot going on in the Middle East. Yes, actually, early voting start here in 13 days. Yes, I already done made my mind up and on who I'm voting for and what's best for me and my values and my views. No dictatorship, no one telling a lot of lies, no one is spewing hate. You know, when I got up this morning, and I was still laying in the bed, you know, I turned the TV on, I watched the news, and a lot of folks, and it was West Bloomfield, and I think it was in Farmington Hills where I stay at. Somebody went around and they had put some letters in like Ziploc bags and was throwing them at, you know, the houses and stuff, and it was just spewing hate. It was that anti-Semitic hate, and they were just putting that stuff on people's grass. So they alerted the, you know, the local authorities and the news folks out there. But they were saying in the United States, it might be, I don't know, but I know in the United States, the FBI here had issued a warning for October 7th, and that is tomorrow, that be on the lookout for a bunch of stuff because the stuff that's going on in the Middle East. So, it's just awful, 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 awful. Oh, they didn't go to school yet? Let me see. When they supposed to start? I guess over in Lebanon, the children start school. I don't know when they start. They got a lot of kids in school, 1.2 million, but it's been postponed to November 2nd. That's sad. Babies can't even go to school. Wait a minute. Wait, you keep on looking. You don't look at me for a bit weird. You just greedy. What you doing? So, okay. Because they fighting over, Israel attacking Lebanon. So they can't, it's been postponed. They can't start school until November 2nd. Out of precaution. But them folks target schools. And it's sad, when it's affecting the kids like that. It just, I feel sorry for these babies. Binks. Binks. That's my old kitty. Oh no, no. But I know a lot of folks is very sick. So I don't know. They coughing and doing everything. So I'm planning on getting my flu shot tomorrow. This is, I don't know. But the other shot, I don't know about that one because that shot I couldn't get out the bed for 2 days. Oh, I couldn't. You talking about somebody was shivering, already cold now. That make you don't want to eat no meat, no nothing. So I just try to be precautious, but people, they was coughing. And I'm like, why these folks didn't stay at home coughing like this? I'm like, cough up a lung. And they around you doing that. You don't do that. People, you don't want what you have. You should have stayed at home. But things, Cam, they set up that the wages and stuff that they pay folks, they can't afford to take off a day or two. So that's why they have to come to work sick like that. Because they can't afford to take time off. I mean, and that speaks volumes. They want us to come to work. They want to pay people slave wages. And then if you're sick, you can't take off. That's why it's important for folks to vote on who had a best interest in heart for them. Okay? Because where I stay in Michigan, and it's Democrat all across the board. I'm not gonna lie. And they got bills that's passed. They already passed, and so they just getting everything to go together. So one of them is they raised the minimum wage here. The second one, they giving folks sick time off, paid time off. It's paid. So you sick, you can be able to stay at home and you will still get paid. So that's a good thing with that. Cause I don't think that, coming to school sick One lady said her sister had walking pneumonia and she went to work. Because if you take off 3 or 4 days, your job might be gone. And that shouldn't even be like that. That's why it's coming the time for me, all that working and working for people and they rules is like that. It's time for me to do something else. And that's why I'm doing this, what I'm doing now. Because they don't care nothing about you. They just want you to help them out. Working like that. No. Mm-mm. Yes, indeed. Good question. Um, well, what I was just speaking of, the state legislator passed that here. But see, when the federal government get involved in a way how one party that's running for president, they want to, no, that was my kitty. They want everything to be turned over to the states. And when you have everything that's turned over to the states, if you're in a state with a Republican in there, and as far as with school, if it can be something going around, they can say, hey, if you wear a mask, we're not going to give you funding. Yeah, yeah. So you got to almost be praying and hoping that you stay in a state with a Democrat in there. Because my daughter, she's an educator. But my daughter, she teaches in Kuwait. Like I said, she got a master's, all of that. She getting a certified. She over in the Middle East. She was in South Korea. And then, when you had the conversations, like down in the south of the United States, it was a Republican governor. He said he wanted the teachers to teach about the Bible. And if you don't teach about that Bible, I'm going to snatch your teacher license. Now, these folks don't went to school and work hard to get where they at. And you mean to tell me if I don't do what you want, you going to take my teacher's license? That's the problem when a certain person that's running for president, he want to turn everything over to the states. But if you do that, that's what you're going to run into. Yep, yep. Like what's going on now, they want to control the woman body. You don't have control of your own body. And women have to flee certain states to go to a state where a Democrat at to get the procedures that they need. It shouldn't have to be like that. It shouldn't be like that. But that's the problem with everything going back to individual states. Going to run to a lot of those problems. A lot. I don't care. It can be disease X. They going to tell you got to go to work in that disease X. You can't wear no mask, no online. And if you do, we going to snatch that funding. How many teachers you think going to resign? How many you think going to retire? Yeah, you're a strong advocate for separation of church and state. Yeah, they doing this down in Louisiana. You know, that's where my folks are from. A governor there, that's exactly what he said. If you do not teach about the Bible in these schools, I'm going to snatch your teacher's license. The only thing you do here in the United States, it takes one person to do that and succeed. Then next thing you know, you got other people doing the same thing. Yeah, that's what he said. Down in Louisiana. And you're not the first person that came on and said that that should be separated. They shouldn't do that. You're not the first person. Yep. And that's what they trying to do. And down in Louisiana, the only thing do take one, then all of them gonna try to do it, especially the Republicans. So that's what they trying to do here in the States. And everybody don't believe in the same thing. So how you gonna try to enforce that um on everybody like that? Absolutely, Cam. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Because if it's not broke, why fix it? Why are you trying to change things now? That's that extreme stuff. Yep. And it's like, it's taking things back, way back, 400 years back. Wow. See, that's what it's supposed to be. You know, the government getting in every aspect of your life, getting the woman bedroom and doctors and about her body, what she can, what she can't do. Yep. And that's all over here. They give so much money for the military and stuff over here. Then you got folks over here, they hungry, they homeless, and they take all the taxpayer money and focus on war. We paying taxes. You should let us decide where our money should go to. Not you take our tax and you decide. I don't know where she went to. Yeah, I do too. Cause them folks over there, they get more advanced and advanced. Yep, gonna be weak. I'm right here. I'm stirring up my pot. I had to put some more chili powder in there because I like my stuff like chili beans. I do like now thinking because I would say because of his age, but policy wise, he has a lot of policies that I agree with. When it comes to Kamala, she put some things out there, but it wasn't really a lot. But I do think that she's way better when it comes to terms of like age and things like that. And that's who I'm voting for, matter of fact. Because the other, it just tells so many lies. Then it's almost like a cult because he say things, and them people believe it, and it just be a blatant lie. Like the sun is out now, he'll tell them it's raining, and they'll believe it. And nobody should have that much power over nobody mind like that where you can't think for yourself. Then another thing with him, he like to call people names and stuff like that. That's like a bully. I don't like that either, especially when it comes to women. He like to call people names, especially women. We always dumb, we stupid, you know. So I don't, nope, 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 nope. Okay. Yep. And that's the thing. I think it's time to pass the torch and get somebody young in here, a younger. It can't keep being the same thing. Somebody 80 plus, it can't. You need somebody young, even younger than Kamala. Yep. And that's the thing of it. You need somebody not too young, but you need somebody young and experienced that can get a lot of stuff done. So that's how it been. It's been like that ever since I was a little girl. It was like all them older people. And I'm not gonna lie, white older men. It's just a time for all that stuff to be changed. All of it. That's absolutely true. And I will agree with that. And I will agree with that. Yep. Then you running, at an older age to be president. You like, wow. Then they kept on saying with Biden, mental decline, and he, you know, then he kept on, I'm running, I'm running. But at least he did listen. Okay, I don't know what my cat did to this TV. So I'm going to exit out of here. And I'm going to exit again. There we go. She be on a cable box and she turns the TV this way and turn the TV that way. Mm-hmm. You won't stay downstairs. You don't know what you want to do. Just up and down. What's going on? Hmm. What's going on? Did you meow at me? Hmm. What you doing? What you done did? Tell that running up and down the stairs. Yes, she is. She really is. Binks, don't cut that cable off, please. Yes, indeed. She's very clever. Yes, because you can relate to some things like women, things that we go through, whatever things that we face. Mm-hmm. Because it'd be the first time. Then for it to be the first woman, then African American women, I think that inspired a lot of young women, young kids to say, hey, one day that can be me. Wow. Yep. Mm-hmm. Kings and queens, yep. Yep, that's true. They're not great together. Yep, boring politics, and it is. It'd be the same thing. And when you cut on the TV, I could get up at 5:30. When I turn my TV on, it just ads, back and forth, negative ads, negative ads, negative. To a point, I just want to see what the weather is. I want to see why I be able to need to detour on my way to work. That's it. All of that stuff. Mm-mm. I'll be glad when that part over. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Like they talking now, it's like negative. It's just back then it'd be a lot of lies. Like I'm like, woo. Then you gotta argue with them, Mm-mm. Mhm. Yeah, that's true. Yep, it is a cold shame. Negative. It's just negative, and it just get on your nerves. It'll drag your energy down. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go in here and finish drinking my coffee. Probably get another cup, and probably about to start cooking my stroganoff. Oh, I don't like that man. He said a lot of stuff about Kamala, but his wife also, she's Indian. And Kamala, she's black and she has Indian in her as well. But he makes a lot of comments, like he said, childish cat ladies. Now, even though I have kids, I'm an empty nester, but I do have a cat. And that defend me because a lot of things that they say, even with Trump, when he called women names, then both of them married. I often wonder, do they do their wife like that? Call them names, disrespect women like that. And they just tell lies, you know. So it's something a little bit. And actually, he's coming. I'm gonna tell you that Vice President Trump, Vice President, on Tuesday, he about to be 6 minutes from my house. Do you hear me? He about to be 6 minutes from my house. That Vance man on Tuesday, he coming back to my state. No, he definitely. But that's what they coming down to try to get the votes of undecided people. But they tell them lies. They sit there. They tell them, "Oh, we gonna help you get this. We gonna do this," and the only thing they want is your vote. Once they get that vote, they ain't gonna do none of that stuff that they said they was gonna do, and people gonna be still struggling. Cause I have actually people on my job cam live paycheck to paycheck struggling. And they said, "Well, I don't know who I'm gonna vote for." And I asked them, I said, "So do you think Trump would give you a better life?" "Well, I don't know." And I said, "Hey, you read what the policies and things he want to give the rich, super rich tax breaks and stuff like that?" I said, "You super rich?" And you have people like that. That's what surprised me. Almost like heartbreaking. When you see people and they say they undecided, or you see people and they might vote for him. Because I work out of school. And one of the things they have in this book called Project 25, you probably heard about it. They wanted to abolish the Department of Education. That's why I work. That's why I work. This way you work. But you still on the fence of who you gonna vote for. So he get in there and he abolished the Department of Education. What you gonna do? You just gonna go and get another job? It's like stuff like that. I don't get it. I don't get it, Cam. And in my state as well, they was talking to people, um, like on the street, and they was asking them who you gonna vote for or who you might vote for. And it was one lady in Macomb County. She was crying. She didn't want her face on camera, and I understand that. she was crying and she was saying that she's scared that if Trump get in there, he's going to cut her Social Security, and that's all that she has. And she was crying. And see, and that's right there pulled my heartstrings, because it's a reality that he might actually do those things. And people depend on it. They depend on it. But then you got other people, oh, I still don't know who I'm going to vote for. Excuse me? So I don't know. I just walk away before you be arguing with them people, you know. And I'm on my job and I do my little time and I leave. But you have people, a lot of people here in the States, Cam, they like that. And that lady was crying. She said she was scared that it was going to take her Social Security away. And like I said, I work for Department of Ed, and the person was saying that they work there too. But they still, I don't know, I might vote for him. And it's like, you dummy, he's talking about taking you. But everybody have a right to vote whoever they feel is right for them. And that should be respected on both ends. So, but like I got 34 years. That time come, I'm calling the Office of Retirement Services and see what I got to do. And I'm gone. Because next year coming, I won't have no job. Yep. Yeah, that's true. That'll ruin your day. That's why I let them talk. Respect that, and just keep it moving. And we continue to, laugh and talk about, what's going on and what we doing later on. But you can't. That will ruin your day. It will. But I'm sure ask them what they're going to that rally downtown. What that's supposed to be. I'm gonna ask them that as they're going. You know. So. It's just sad. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you can be friends after it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. We continue to laugh and, talk afterwards. We don't let it, come between, our work friendship, because they have a right just like I do. Mm-hmm. Yep, tribal warfare. Yeah, they like that. And they be at each other. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, and you have a right to believe and vote for who you want to vote for and stuff like that. Some policies, this one you might agree with, then the other one you might agree. Sometimes it can be hard, and I understand that. But you just got to be really careful on whoever it is. They not making you promises that they not gonna keep. Yeah, because I'm in a union, and I was raised in a union household, so union fight for better wages. They fight for you like better health care, time off, and stuff like that. And the other folks, they don't like it because they want you to work for $7 an hour. Like I said earlier, you walking around sick as a dog and you still got to come up in a job. That's why they don't like unions. And I don't understand it. I just don't understand that. Just like when watching Ten Commandments, when he said and it was pulling and pushing and everything, all of that, and Moses said, "Hey, the few and the dead make none. You give us a few breads and a few this and few this. Hey, they maybe can make some, but they want you walking up in there half dead." Yeah. Because here in Michigan, we had a governor, which was a Republican. He stopped the unions. They call it right to work state. He made Michigan a right to work state and like blocked a lot of stuff with the unions. So when we got a governor, which was a Democrat, Governor Whitmer, she, repealed all of that. So we not a right to work state anymore. And that make it hard because they can keep your, like I say, your wages down to slave wages. You take too much time off, your job gone. It shouldn't be like that. But like you got people that vote for that and they like that type of stuff. So, and once again, it's control because you as a Republican, you don't like unions. Why you gonna make a law and gonna block that for everybody else? It shouldn't be like that. But they like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They ship. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes you will hear, I hear the jobs do that, just like the big three, like GM, Ford, Stellantis. Like when a union get involved and want their workers to get more wages and more benefits, then you have somebody like GM said, no, we don't want to pay that. We don't want to do that. So we're going to ship our jobs overseas where we can pay them $2 an hour with no benefits, and they'll love to get that. That's a lot of the problems too. And they ship the jobs overseas to company because they don't want to pay nobody. Because see, here, we're going to demand $30 an hour. Then don't work. Oh, no, no, no. GM Ford. No, we ain't going to pay y'all that. If we know we can ship it over here and pay them folks $2 an hour, that's what we going to do. And then when they build them cars, then you drive them cars for like 6 months, the motor blown in it. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that. Yes, indeed. It's a lot of that. Somebody always commented. Did I make? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Education and stuff. Yep. They probably gonna try to find a way though. They gonna try to find a way. Yeah, because I don't think Kamala got a lot of endorsements like Biden did first the union. And I know they were saying this. I was just talking about that. The Bibles in a school. I see something. The request for proposal from State Superintendent Ryan Waters is part of his ongoing push to put Bibles in every classroom. That is crazy. So the man name is Ryan Waters. I'm gonna have to look him up.